see what that course looks like. Here's the title slide. I'm intrigued already. Social media policy course. And look at this. It's like a click and reveal about all the things you can't do. Karen. Okay. Exciting, right, Kristen? Yeah, exciting. This is learning. Okay, well, now we got a fancy drag and drop matching. Okay, so you can't post. What would you pair that with? You can't post. Where should we drag and drop that? Very good, Ellen, Sasha. Oh, Sue, you guys are so on it. Very good. That was very challenging, wasn't it? Let's see what you've learned. A knowledge check. Okay, posting offensive material online is permitted by our social media policy. Is this true or false? Very good, very good. We even had somebody come online to say that. Wonderful. Congratulations. Click the X in the upper right-hand corner to receive credit for this awesome course. Has this audience profile, he has this action list, he has these actions that he's going to be training people to do. And so he creates a new course. Would you like to see that new course? This is the title slide of this course.
How's work today, Mel?
I've just about had it with Kevin.
Why?
We are trying to reach production numbers and he is always on his phone.
What? I wouldn't let that slide. You should say something.
I did. Check it out.
All right, so here's her faceless.
Thanks a lot, Kevin, for making work at Electronic Solutions miserable.
Yeah, there's your social post.
I guess that'll show him.
Okay, scene 2.
Olivia, right?
Yes, Olivia. Or no, let's see. This is Courtney.
Kevin, did you see Mel's Faceless book post about you?
What?
So what happens now after we have told this story? Go ahead and answer this question in the chat. Just type what you would answer to this if you were taking this course. All the above, blamed, mortified. Good. And there's not a right or wrong here, right? It's just like giving them a chance to reflect on the emotional components of the story. And that's a good thing. You want them to process that before you get right into solving problems. But yes, Kevin is probably feeling several different emotions as a result of Mel's post. So how could Mel have handled this differently? What would you guys answer to that? Yeah, because you guys know what the action list is, right? That when, and that might not be the best, but for the purposes of this, it's speak to the manager in this case. And you'll notice this little socially smart guide on the screen here that you can actually click and open up and look at and figure out the question. You mean we can let our learners cheat? Yeah, of course, because this socially smart guide is something that they would be using out in the workplace if they had a situation like this. So yeah, give them practice consulting their resources. Okay. So then the feedback. After they've answered, then they receive feedback. Mel should have spoken to her manager about Kevin's behavior. And you'll notice, like, the feedback includes this example of what you might say in a situation like this.
I'm not sure what's. Oh, I was just kidding. Sorry.
Oh, go ahead. I'd love to hear your voice. Go ahead.
I'm not sure what's going on with Kevin, but he's been on the phone a lot today. It's affecting production.
Good. Thank you. Well, we got a bonus narration. I love it. So let's compare these two approaches. Which one shows respect? You're showing them the example on the left, the non-example on the right. What should they choose? Obviously it's going to be the one on the left. Yes, let's look at the characteristics of this respectful approach. So we have what she's saying here, and we can take apart there what she's saying and glean some principles from it as well. So again, we're showing the action. Now we're gleaning from it the actions that we want people to take. Right? Don't assume that you know why. State the facts and talk to your manager about it. Yeah, exactly, Robert. Very good. And now we can contrast that with her conversation with the manager. With the Faceless Book post. She shows disrespect toward a coworker. She makes electronic solutions look bad. She reports a concern online instead of speaking to a manager. Right? And there's our action list. That's it. And we've shown them a concrete example of what that looks like. And so that's why the story, like what you said at the beginning, why stories are so powerful, is they give us these concrete examples. So some slides that you can follow up with after sharing the story is a reflection question, real choices, real world guidance. Show them immediate feedback using the example, and you'll notice the story keeps going in the feedback. Then comparing an example with a non-example. Then training. See, training comes at the end. Training using an example and then training using the non-example. So these are just some suggestions on how to structure. Story, reflect, solve, feedback. Story, reflect, solve, feedback.